Welcome back to part 2 of the challenge between Boye Brogeland and Christian Bakke. It was difficult to separate these two on the first 4 boards, with a lot of very similar bidding and play. Christian gained a couple of imps on board 1, and the score didn't change over the next 3 boards. Let's see if they diverge a little more on the next 4.
Okay, on to the next one. Partner opens again. One heart, and I have a normal 1 spade response. And he rebits diamonds. And now I could bid 4 suit first and then 4 spades. And maybe I just jump to 4. Okay, I can bid 3 clubs first with 4 suit. Partner doesn't say anything here. I think that I can start with 3 spades to see what partner does. This is also a bit strange here that he bids 3 now. He didn't have a good bid, so for him bidding 3 now, we don't have a club stopper, so it seems like the opponents could have started with 3 club tricks, and I might have come down to finessing in spades, hoping that East had queen third. Now, after this start, I have a chance to get rid of a club on the ace king of hearts. So it seems like if I catch the ace king of spades and then catch the ace king of hearts, and pitching my club, now it looks fine unless the opponents can get a ruff. So this looks like a decent start. I think with West starting with a 10 of diamonds, I could try the jack to see if he has the queens. That would give it one more pitch for me. Then I don't have the entry to if I want to set up the heart suit. So if the jack and that holds the trick, and I catch ace king of spades, I would still be a bit worried maybe to play the ace of diamonds, because if they rough that, they could cash 3 club tricks. In this situation, I think I'll just play low first. I will cash my ace king of spades, hoping for a 3-2 break. Okay, so when the queen fell, then now I have 7 spade tricks. Ace king of hearts is 9. Ace king of diamonds is 11. So now it's just about the over trick. So now I guess it's a better chance to find that the queen of diamonds might be dropping, rather than to find queen 10 third of hearts. So I think I would just have to pull the last trump. But I could also catch some more tricks to see if what they're pitching. I don't have to view this at this point. Okay, so the 9 of diamonds, so the East now will have length in diamonds as West led at 10. So West would either have led from 10 double or 10 singleton of diamonds. So we'll see what happens here when I pull some more trumps. I don't need the clubs in dummy, so we'll see what the East pitching in 2 diamonds. It seems like diamonds are missing the 10 of. Also, it's strange for the robot not to lead the ace of clubs, I would think, even though it had a single.
A very friendly lead from the robot there. Pretty sure most humans would start with the ace of clubs, but double dummy you're always making this contract. Once again, it seems very likely that Christian will end up in the same contract. The cards are not giving our guys much scope for divergence so far.
Board 5, partners open a heart. Once again, I respond 1 spade. Partner bids 2 diamonds, same as last time. I bid 3 spades is only invitational, so this is limited up to 18. Now I have 2 options. I could start by bidding 3 clubs as forcing, or I can just jump to 4 spades, which looks like the most likely contract. If I had 3 small clubs in diamonds instead, then I might start it with 3 clubs. But now I think I'll just bid 4 spades. So West led a diamond, luckily not a club. So now we can pitch at least 1 club on the hearts. Try the finesse and diamonds, which might give me an extra entry if it works. Extra discard, I mean. Let's start with thinking as hearts. Discarding a club. Now the spades are working out, so it's only a matter of old tricks. Not the most interesting hands when the cards were like this.
I also bid 4 suit on this one after 2 diamond rebids. I had the same start as the previous one.
Yeah, I said that in the video. I considered 3 clubs and 4 spades, but I just jumped to 4 spades directly.
Yeah. And that's a simple one. So that's what I thought. And did you also get a stiff lead, or did I lead the ace of clubs?
Yeah, he led a singleton diamond.
Yeah. Same as I did. And now you had you could just play ace king of spades and then pitch the club loser on the heart. So I think we made the same number of tricks there also.
Yeah.
Interesting that Christian did play the jack of diamonds at trick 1. Boye's rationale for resisting the finesse is very convincing though, especially at imps, maybe more of a case for playing the jack at match points. And again, no gain for either player, so still 2-0 to Christian.
And here I have 17 good high card points. So I think my hand is a little bit too good just to open a no trump, even if that's 50 to 17. So I would upgrade this to an 18-19, and I think Christian will do the same at the other table. And then rebid 2 no trump after partner's response. To show 18-19, and then see if I get a chance to show my 3-card spade. There's part of it 3 diamonds. I would expect this to be diamonds. And again, I will guess this to be Blackwood with spades as trumps, as is 0 3 key cards would be. I can also see that this is coming up, which is what I would expect. I would guess this is asking for the queen of trumps, which I don't have. It's always interesting to see what partner has here when you don't really have decided on the system. I could check it, but I'm trying to bid normal with a partner that's playing like quite a standard system. And up till now, I think it's worked pretty well. So if you look at this, and it seems diamonds would be a better trumps for us. To play in six diamonds would be a bit more certain, because here, if East now has Queen 10, 4 for trumps, we might be having two spade losers. While in diamonds, we could avoid that, just rough two clubs and dummy, or set up their spades with just one loser. But hopefully East won't have Queen 10, 4 for spades. In that situation, this looks good. I can pitch one heart and dummies. I don't have to, because normally with such a hand, you would look after roughing opportunities in the hand with short trumps, because that gains one extra trick. So, but in this situation, with the 5th diamonds, I can pitch the 3rd heart. So this is all about trumps. If I can avoid 2 trump losers, I will make this contract. And of course, 6 spades scores better than 6 diamonds. So I might be able, if Christian, for example, is a diamond, I might be able to pick up a couple of imps here, which I probably will need. So we'll see. So we'll see with the 2 there, there's nothing I can do. And the 8 from East, which is a very good sign for me, because he wouldn't play the 8 from Queen 10, 8, 4. So now I basically know I'm making this contract unless the 8 is some sort of Grosvenor, and he's just playing it just to make me look stupid when I just catch the king. But now I'm just losing to the Queen of Spades, so I have the rest. So I can just see if the robot agrees with my claim. I'm only losing to the Queen of Spades, and the 3rd diamond, heart and dummy, I could pitch on the 5th diamond.
I love that Boye thinks that the robot is capable of Grosvenering him. I'm not sure they're that strong on artful deception. The fictional character of Philip Grosvenor, after whom the gambit is named, was found bludgeoned to death, a fate that many players may wish upon the robots from time to time.
I have been dealt 17 5-cut points, with a very good 5-cut to diamond, so might consider upgrading to an 18-19 no trump. I know Boye has a very conservative no trump style. He has sound openings, so I guess he'll still open a no trump maybe, or maybe he upgrades because he's playing with a robot. But I think I will throw this as an 18-19. So partner bids 1 spade. Not the best respond with 2 small hearts unless he has 5 spades, but I'll still bid 2 no. And partner now bids 3 diamond, so showing his diamond support. Then I can bid 3 spades, I guess, to show spade support. So 3 spades. And partner now bid blackwood with spades. So he has at least 5 spades. So I'll bid 5 clubs, showing 0 or 3 keycards. Partner is asking for the queen, which I don't have, so I'll bid 5 spades. Then he'll raise to 6.
Christian's play of the hand was the same, so we'll skip through that.
I guess you upgraded as I did?
Yeah.
So funny, I thought the honors were too good to treat it as a 15 to 17.
Yeah, I think so too. I know you have a very sound opening, 1 trumps, but even this is probably too strong.
Yeah, this one is too good, especially against slam and stuff. It's like, it's just, too many tricks in a way if partner has a good hand. So I thought this was to me, I don't upgrade that many, but this to me was an upgrade.
Yeah.
So as I said, like this 6 diamonds would be a better spot to get into, but it's, of course, 6 spades is it's a very sound too.
Yeah. Case East had another spade. You can rough the spades.
Not much in the play on that one, but it's interesting to speculate how you might reach the better 6 diamond contract. It's possible you'd get there after a 1-no trump opening with a 2-heart transfer and then 3 diamonds from north, but even with the much more likely 1 diamond start that the guys had, you might well get there if north bids 6 diamonds over 5 spades, which he arguably should. 6 spades is fine today though, and both players being in it means there's still no swing. On with the next.
A lot of high cards here, 18 high cards. So I open my longer minor with a balanced hand, and then think of rebidding 2-no trump unless partner responds spades, which I then have to jump in spades. So I guess this is a weak bid. This is also what it seemed like it came up when I bid 3 clubs, but how weak? I would think not too weak. So I'm trying here to show that I have spades and maybe not so good a heart stopper. So by bidding 3 spades here, we can hopefully find the right spot. Okay, and partner accepted my invite, and we're playing 5 clubs. So we'll see how this is compared to 3-no trump. So this is like, I can see immediately, this is a pretty good contract. We have 2 heart losers, and we have 1 possible club loser, trump loser. The possible diamond losers can go away on the spade suit. So it's all down to trumps. West didn't overcall over 1 club, so I don't expect him to have 5 hearts when he leads the ace of hearts. So it is a little bit, if I can smell out who has the percentage play in club in trumps is definitely to catch the ace king, which I'm hoping for the queen to come down. But if I can sense that one of the opponents have like the short clubs, I can hook the clubs, finessing for the queen. So I have to, maybe I can try and play some spades to see if I get some sort of feel of if one of the opponents has short spades, is more likely to have length in clubs. And here it will probably go heart, heart, heart. And then I should ruff with a jack, I think, just in case East has 6 hearts, and in case East has the queen. And then if you just look at the trumps, it is better for me to play the king, since I then can get queen 4th in the west hand. So we'll see we'll see what happens here. The king is coming there, okay. It was a good lead from west, so to avoid us. And it goes down to the 9. Of course, this is now I get a new. Normally, this one would be clear that I should just ruff with the jack and then play clubs one way or the other. And as I said, playing ace king is the better odds. But now, when East now played the king on the first one, and then on the second heart went down to the 9, I know he has king, queen, jack, 10, 9. So I know he has at least 5 hearts. So it depends if the ace of hearts. This is a little bit about knowing your opponents. If you knew that West would only lead the ace of hearts from a doubleton, you should now probably ruff with the king of clubs and then hook West, who you expect to have length in clubs, for the queen of clubs. But of course, if West has led from ace third of hearts and then play the ace and then the 8, then I would like to have the king of clubs, not using the king of clubs, so I can get the stiff queen with East. So this is a tricky decision now. If West now has led the ace of hearts from ace double, maybe he didn't know enough to lead something else on this. Maybe he could have led a diamond if he didn't have the ace double. So I think I might just gamble that West has a double in hearts. And if he has, I think the odds is, and East has 6, the odds is for West to have the queen of clubs. So I should probably ruff them with the king and let the jack of clubs ride. This could easily be the wrong thing, but I might now, when I'm knowing about 5 hearts with East, and 3 hearts with West, I might still go the way to play for West having the club length. But this worked very badly. So hopefully clubs were not 2-2 here, yeah. Club 2-2 also said here I went down in a contract that I should, or at least could have made. But it's also knowing that East had 5, or maybe depending on how good the robots are. If they knew that they wouldn't give me this information unless they for example had the queen double. This is a very interesting situation, very interesting decision of what to do.
Very interesting decision indeed. And given the robot's propensity for leading doubletons, Boye's choice looks like the best one. Certainly against human opponents, for whom ace from ace third into the strong hand would seem like a strange choice. With trumped 2-2, though, Christian has a chance to gain a significant lead here if he plays differently.
Well, here we have 18 high cut points. We open 1 club. Partner responds 3 clubs, which is explained as weak. Between 5 and 9 high cut points on at least 5 clubs. So we have 18 points. We are close to bidding game. But it's not that tempting to bid 3-0 trump with 2 small hearts. I'll have to consider the options there. 3 diamond doesn't look like it shows anything more than 1 club did. 3 hearts and 3 spades are natural. It says 20 to 22 total points. I have only 18. But if 3 clubs can be up to 9 points, then we might have a game. As a heart stopper, we can probably make, at least have chances in 3-0. Well, I'll give it a try with 3 spades, since 3 diamonds didn't show anything special. He bids 5 clubs, so now I'll pass. And this looks like it's only about finding the queen of club. We have 2 heart losses, and the diamond will disappear on the spade. We just need to find the club. When that starts, it looks like East has a very good heart holding. Playing the king of hearts and then a 9, so probably showing king, queen, jack, 10, 9. Yes, 6 of them. I might need to ruff with the king of club and try taking a ruffing finesse. Because then West is more likely to have the queen of club and a club length. If the hearts are 5-3, I might ruff low and play the king of clubs first, or ruff with the jack of club and then play the king of clubs. That's the 2 options we have here. And East had no opportunities to bid most likely, because partner bid 3 clubs, so it would be tough for him to overcall 3 hearts. If East had been a past hand, we could probably safely have ruffed with a jack of club, because he didn't open 2 hearts, but now he might still have 6 hearts. So if the heart length is with East, it might be a case to finesse the club through West. So if we ruff with the king now, it will only lose if East has a singleton queen of club. Then it would be right to play the jack and play the king, if the alternative is to finesse the club. So I think I'll do that, risk in case the hearts are 6-2, which they were not. I'll take the club finesse. Hopefully don't lose to the queen, and it did, so we'll ended up going 1 down. That might have been a swing.
Board 7 I thought was the most interesting hand
the club play
of all. Okay, just
A brief appearance here from a bridge star of the future, Boye's daughter Mia. Her mother's a very fine player and her older brother has already won some impressive under-16 international titles, so we look forward to featuring her in a future series.
So yeah, I thought 7 was the most interesting hand of them all. I didn't check, but I just saw that it said something like weak when he jumped to 3 clubs.
So yeah, it says weak and 5 to 9 higher points. It said.
Yeah, I didn't check the count, but I thought when they jumped vulnerable, I would think that they had like a reasonable hand.
Yeah.
So it seemed like sensible to try for game at least. So I did like you. I did 3 spades over 3 clubs, saying that I had. Normally this would just show values to me. I wonder maybe if the rogue would also take it as 4 spades.
Yeah, it said it showed for at least 4.
For me, it would normally be values in spades and saying that I might have a problem in hearts. And then partner jumped to 5 clubs, which was a very, very, very fine contract.
Yeah.
But we had the same start. He led the ace of hearts, and East followed with the king, and then the 8 of hearts, and he followed with the 9.
So we knew hearts were either 5-3 or 6-2.
Yeah, it was the same, and we were thinking the same now with 5-3 there. It's more likely, or at least a little bit more likely that West has club length, especially if it's 6-2. So I was considering, but on the other hand, you might think that I'm not sure how the good rogues are in these situations. We see some situation where they don't really play that well, but in these situations, how much of the information they would cover for you. Like if you played against a good human here, he wouldn't show that he had 5 or 6 hearts unless that he thought that was in favor for him. So I think if I played against a good player that played like this, I would actually expect him to have something in clubs. So, but with the robots, I think this is very, it's hard to know. I'm not familiar enough to know what they would do if they just play what their suit says, as they did here, or if they have some sort of they could do some sort of false carding in these situations. But I thought like you that I would pay off to the stiff queen of clubs.
Yeah.
And then making sure you can make it if hearts were 6-2. But I looked at the spots also. I wondered actually if I had a chance to some sort of theoretical chance actually to make it even if West had all clubs.
Yeah, I consider with clubs with 4-0, we could finesse.
I'm not sure with the entries and stuff, but I didn't think about all of that. I just thought that he was having the deuce of clubs, which meant in a way that in theory at least you could finesse all his clubs.
I think you have enough entries as long as you can cash all the spades.
Yeah.
You can play jack if you calls with the queen. You can play spade and play 3 rounds of spade, discard 2 diamonds, and then finesse. And then play diamond to the ace and finesse.
Yeah.
You need to cash the spades first. Unless if you rough, then you have to take the diamond finesse because you don't have entries if not.
Yeah, that was a very interesting hand, and I thought that would be the decisive one. I thought if I had made that, I thought okay, maybe then I have a chance. When I went down there, I thought that you would beat me.
Yeah, I also fear that board could be expensive. It would look reasonable to play like that also.
Yeah. I think we were thinking along the same lines. I think this is a recurring thing that you have to kind of know your opponents or guess your opponents in these situations. Against a human, I would be a bit. Why is he giving me this information at this point that he has at least 5 hearts? It just seems like he wants me to rough high in a way. So, but it is like it's guessing and double guessing also against humans here. You have to try and know your opponents.
It would be an elegant piece of deception by a human East to play this way with a singleton queen of trumps and leave declarer wondering whether it was bluff or double bluff. Despite each of the players thinking that this might be the board that cost them the match, we once again have no swing, and so Christian leads by that same 2 imps going into the last board.
Think about the situation. I think that this last hand was a bummer going down in 5 clubs, so I guess I would be a little bit down against Christian. So hopefully I can get some imps here on the last hand. Count my points. I have 18 points. So I'm a little bit good just for an overcall of 1 heart, which if you take away like a king or an ace, the ace of spades or a king here, is what I would do. I would overcall one heart, but with 18 points, I'm a little bit too good for that. So I would start with a double and then come in with hearts later on. So now with West bidding hearts here, some of my hand is just destroyed. So we'll see what follows up, and maybe if I can back in with hearts. So we'll see what happens here. But with the hearts on my left hand side, my hand is like much worse. So here I would just lead my spades, take away the trump opportunities. Which looks good when you see dummy. It's good to get the trumps away straight away. And then I think after that I will just play on hearts, which you play a low heart, which would only kind of lose something if East had ace doubleton of hearts. So normally that won't lose anything, and we might set up so we can tap declare later on. And here again, I try to show that I have something in diamonds by playing a little bit higher hearts, because partner will see what the situation is here. So since East doesn't rough this, I would think he has the master trump, that he would have the jack of trumps. But he is pitching. So I just try to get out with him.
That heart bid from West was a bit of a body blow to Boye with this good hand, dashing his expectations of a nice potentially swingy contract. Let's see if Christian once again does the same thing.
I have an 18 count with 6 hearts. I think I'm too good to overcall one heart, so I'll start with a takeout double. And West bids 1 heart, which is not that good for me. So now I know the hearts are not so good split for me, so I'll probably just pass. They ended up in 1 spade. I can start by just leading the ace of spades to see dummy. So I know they're most likely on a 4-2 fit. And I don't want them to get any club ruffs and dummy, so I'll continue with king of spades. So no, probably partner has 2 more spades and declare has 2 more spades. I know that me and West together has 11 hearts, so either partner has the ace of hearts, or the declarer has a singleton ace of hearts, or a partner who gets the heart ruff. So I'll play a heart back. Now I play the queen of diamonds, which I will cover with the king. My partner tried to ruff the jack of hearts, that was not necessary. So it looks like to be able to defeat this contract, partner would need to have both king and queens of clubs. So would have been better if he had discarded something on the jack of hearts. Now ruff the diamond. Play the king of hearts, partner can discard. And let declare a ruff. Now I managed to play the queen of clubs, so I don't have any more entries to the hand, so they will just play ping pong between each other in the clubs.
And the last hand, you also sold on 0 to 1 spade?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Wasn't so much to do when you get hearts on bid on your left. Maybe here he read my holding better, because I led, maybe I shouldn't have done, I led the queen of spades against 1 spade.
Yeah, so it started the same way with 2 round of spades and then a low heart.
Yeah.
To me, he played the queen of diamonds on trick 4.
Yeah, against me, he played a low spade. It was a bit different, but I think both. It was a bit strange when the robot played the queen of diamonds against you to the king and ace, and at this point he played a jack of hearts, which was also like a bit of a strange play in my view. But I thought it looked like the way he was playing it that he was going to go down.
No, but I didn't have any entries. I played the diamonds, a 3rd round of diamond.
Yeah.
So if I don't ruff that, you can just play. I think you can play anything.
But you roughed that, and you came out with
the king of hearts. It looked like the only hope was that partner had king, queen of clubs. But then he played the queen of clubs, dropping my jack. If he hadn't done that, he would have gone down.
Okay, I see. Okay,
but he found a jack of clubs, so he made it.
And that slightly different defence gains Boye an imp, further narrowing the gap in this very close contest. But it's not enough, and Christian wins by 1 imp. Well done to him, and many, many thanks to both players for their participation in the series and for their thoughtful commentaries.